Trade recap. Today's trade recap is for Monday, February 3rd, the first trading day of the month. And start off to a good start. Obviously, not a good start economically due to Trump's tariff news, um, and all that. That's what caused this huge gap right here, this imbalance. Um, However, that didn't stop us from taking a trade, but this has caused a lot of drawdown on not just uh, the Nasdaq, but also on Bitcoin and Ethereum. So just something to be cautious about. Huge drawdowns. I think it's almost like 100% on. I'm not sure if it's Bitcoin or Ethereum, one of the two, but it is a significant amount. But let's start off with today's analysis and how we went about trading today. So coming into the market, right? We just had on the 4 hour this 4 hour lows and then this 4 hour imbalance from this candle opening to this candle right here, Fridays. And then that was it on the 4 hour, scaling down further to the 1 hour. We just had these 1 hour lows along with this 1 hour imbalance, 1 hour low, and 1 hour high. That was pretty much it for the high time frame. From there, I scaled down to the 5 minute, watching price, and we get a tap into this huge imbalance, right, that we marked out on the 4 hour, and huge push out of it. Closure at 9:45 because this candle's 9:40, 9:45 was the end of it. At that point, I'm ready to look for my trade. And what am I looking for, right? 9:45, which was right here. We got this fair value gap created across the EMAs, not oversold conditions. Therefore, I'm ready to look for a trade. The EMAs are cross indicating that we are on a downtrend now. So we get a tap into this, tap into the fair value gap, not a candle closure until right here. However, I kind of wasn't paying attention too much on the chart. Luckily, I didn't because then we got a huge reversal back into one more time, tap into it. And then I was just waiting for a break of structure, which we got right here with this candle. However, this rejection was so huge that I kind of wanted to wait for extra confirmation, right? Because this was a huge rejection, which kind of made me want to wait a little for extra confirmation. And we got an extra candle closer, which is where I entered right here. And stops were just above these highs. And I was just aiming for these 1 hour fair value gap. That was it, right? Because again, each trade or each the market moves by hunting liquidity, right? So therefore, it is always searching for some type of liquidity, and at that point, once it takes out, that's the end of that hunt. You can say it. Then we don't know what's going to happen from there. It's going to move to a different direction. As you can see, this was perfect execution, a perfect place where I literally closed all my contracts because right there is we literally got this huge wick to the upside, right? So again, like I said, we hunt liquidity and imbalances. Once we hunt them, that's the end of that trade. So this trade was only going to hunt this liquidity from there. I don't know what's going to happen, so I'm not aiming for huge extendo clips down here. I'm just aiming for my quick scalp in and out. And then from there, the market can do whatever it wants. We got a good, nice 1.6 to 1. So I'm not complaining. Solid. Why didn't I get into right here? Well, you could have entered right here. But again, like I said, I wasn't paying attention to the markets. I was focused reading the news. Why we had a huge gap to the downside and everything caught me up. So I kind of missed that entry. However, it's same risk to reward essentially. Maybe even less, as you see. So risk to reward made kind of sense where I entered anyways. So yeah, as you can see, that risk to reward was ridiculous. We want to enter right. Wait. There you go. Yeah, and that wasn't even worth it at that point. But yeah, but anyways, this week is gonna be interesting due to how everything's looking like playing out with Trump's news. Um, last time we had a huge imbalance like that was last weekend, I believe. Yep. As you see, and from that day on, from that weekend on, all we had was an uptrend back to fill that gap. However, today it's we've already filled this gap. Huge increase within less than 24 hours. Literally, it's only been like since the market opened, like 4 5 hours at the most, and we've already filled this gap. Literally, we're filling it right now completely. So, but we also have this imbalance right here. So, just gotta wait and see. I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow we also have an uptrend to fill this out. If it doesn't fill it out by the end of the day, but interesting week coming up. Yeah. With that being said, guys, thank you for tuning in, and catch you on the next trade recap. Peace.